the biggest struggle that you might be going right now is separating your identity from your ex. The people who are very dedicated to the relationships, they give so much to the relationship, to this person, that they actually lose their identity in the relationship. So everything and anything that you will be doing, and every item in your household that you will be looking at, oh my goodness, so beautiful, 2 white birds, I love that. I don't know, anyways, I love birds. So what you do so much for the people, like you start thinking, starting from the day, your day starts with them. They are a message, what they were going to do today, how they are doing, how their work is doing, everything is all about them. So you lose your identity in this relationship. So when the relationship ends, the difficulty becomes like how I get back my identity, like how I start seeing myself from that person's girlfriend or their wife or their partner to or husband or whatever you identify yourself as, to a person that I am. Okay, I am that person. It's very, very difficult, because the way the caring people, mostly the people, in relationship where there is not equal give and take, one person giving and another person just in the receiving end, the giver gives so much that they forget that they live in the body, but they live in that other person's life. If you're together, there is a different story. But if you are living in 2 different households or in long distance, whatever, you might be living in this physical body, but your day, night, everything is so blended in their life. So their health, their family, everything is important in your life. So you lose yourself in the process. Now, it's a shock to the system when you go through the breakup. Do you like to work in rain? I do. After a couple of weeks, I would say, I don't know when last time. Today is a rainy, sunny Sunday. So I took an opportunity to come out and walk in the rain. I love to walk in the rain. Look at these birds. They are my spirit animal for sure. Anyways, coming back to the point. So what is your biggest struggle right now? To start a day and think about yourself as an individual. It's a big problem. It's a shock to the system. Now, it's like I was doing a little bit of research these days on breakup, how it works, how it psychological impact, physiological impact, and I found that research has shown that the same kind of part of your brain is like that kind of reaction happens in your brain when you go through a drug withdrawal. It is same as that you face during the breakup. So it's not easy. Okay, it's like a drug withdrawal. So your body resists that, your mind resists that, your soul resists that. So if you are going through this situation that you're saying, why I'm not being able to move on, why I'm not being able to stop thinking about that, there is a fucking reason behind it. You are not idiot. You are not fool. You just love them too hard. Okay, so accept that I'm not a fool. Stop saying negative things like, oh, everybody moved on. They moved on so fast. So it's not a competition. It's not an Olympic, right? Like healing the breakup fast Olympic. It's not going on here. You are who you are. Your love, your care, your passion makes you who you are. It's raining so heavily. Oh my gosh, I love it. So the first thing is like understand that it is a physiological, psychological, and I would say it's a real thing. So be compassionate to yourself and accept that yes, this is hard and I'm going through a hard moment of life and it is real. There is no fucking way that I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. It's a real thing happening and I'm suffering. That's true. That can be significant in your life. See how much it is raining here. It's so beautiful. I'm loving it. We are elements of 5 elements. We are created by 5 elements of this universe. So when you are feeling unsettled, when you are feeling something is wrong, when you feel like grounding, come outside. And it's gonna be amazing. You don't know how nature is gonna wipe off your pain, your suffering, and all the unsettled energy. It doesn't matter what you are going through. It will reset you. It will put a reset button to your system. So coming to the point, as I am a typical researcher, as you know, your Didi is a researcher, and it's in my DNA. So I started doing some research on this, and there are many ways you can help yourself to go through this breakup or heal from this situation. But the first part that is the most important here, to accept the reality. That's very important, very crucial, because you cannot fix something that you don't know where it is going wrong. Now see, I understand you invested so much time, years, your energy, everything into this person, but let's face the reality. Right now, this person decided to not to be in your life, at least right now. Okay, I am not a person who will tell you, oh, move on, they like this and that. But you know what? Especially the people in the spiritual community, it is very difficult for them to let go the hope that this person is never going to come back, because we are very intuitive. We feel energies. We feel like, okay, I can sense this person's energy. I can feel like this person is thinking about me. So in that way, the people who are more spiritual and who feel other people's energy, for them it is not an easy job. Like, okay, today I decide to move on and I'm going to move on. I decide that this and that. It doesn't happen. So if you are a viewer of my channel, so it's highly likely that you believe in spirituality, you believe this energy, you believe in soulmate karmic energies, right? So keeping in that mind that breakup is not the closing the door. There might be a new beginning. How you can heal yourself. That's very important. I'm going to put that together for you. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm just doing research on that. But here, let's just go through the first stage of this. It is acceptance. It is very important that you accept that for now, the breakup actually happened. This person truly decided to leave you, and there is no other fucking alternative, okay? You're not going to go and beg and brag to them that come back, come back, come back. No, you're not going to do that. That is not a good thing for your self-love. This is not good things for your spiritual or soul, mental health or anything. You shouldn't be doing this. Now, how you start identifying yourself as a human being from being we to I. So this transition is not going to be smooth. It's going to be a little bit of ups and downs, but you need to be kind enough to yourself that it is possible. I am there already. So there might be a lot of things that you used to do as a couple, like a couple hobbies, couple things, especially in the weekends, in the weekdays, in the rain or whatever. I know there might be a lot of things. So first you need to fill the gaps. So the most difficult situation comes here is like when you start creating a new routine for yourself. For example, you as a couple used to do certain things on Sundays, on the evening, or the certain things that you used to do as a couple. So now you need to rewrite those times of your day with some new engaging activities where you will be finding yourself back again. So something solely about you, something you like to do, but you didn't do it for a long time, or maybe you were too dependent on that person to do those things. So you need to create those routines again for yourself. It can be like the time you used to spend with them. Maybe you start doing something creative on that time. Maybe you get a habit of watching certain kind of series this time. Maybe watching some podcast that time, or cooking for yourself, or talking to some other friends, or doing like you probably used to go to some place that you used to move with them. So now you need to start going, visiting, exploring new places. Maybe you used to go to a particular restaurant, so to every Saturday, Sunday, or maybe once in a month. So you start creating those things with yourself, with other places. Maybe you used to sit in go for a walk together, right? So you not just need to, you have, see, I have no other option to go for a walk without that place. That's the only place I can go walk for nearby. I love it. So you need to start doing the same thing, but this time put a headphone on your ear, listen to a uplifting music or a motivational or self-love, so that walking meditation, or talk to other friends whom you probably didn't talk to a long time, or maybe make new friends and talk to them going to this. If you used to go in one direction, now change the direction of that. For example, you used to start this path from the left path, then go this way with this one. Now you start from the right direction. So do something different in the same place, so that you this time are not doing the same memories again and again. Our brain is amazing thing. So what you are now feeling like, I will not be able to forget about this, this is never going to happen, you can do this. But it takes a lot of active and real effort and determination that I will do this. Whenever you feel weak, whenever you feel I can't do this anymore, this is too much, remind yourself why this breakup happened. Because we have a kind of a nature that after the breakup happened, after some time, we start romanticizing the love, like the connection. Because we forget the negative things that happen, we start focusing on this, the thing that happened, the good things, and we start romanticizing the relationship. The things that you need to do is write down everything that you remember about this breakup, why this breakup happened, what this person did to you, what you did to this person, why this relationship didn't work out. It don't have to be that they are bad, you are good. No, I'm not saying that. It can be anything, but you need to write down and explain that to yourself as a third person's perspective, as if you are telling your sister or your best friend why it was okay to have this breakup, why it was necessary for your growth, for their growth, for the betterment of the relationship, why it was important. So write it down from a third person's perspective. When you write down it from a third person's perspective, it becomes much more easier, because you can detach yourself from those emotions or the delulu situation or those things that you've been thinking. You can do it. You actually can do it. You might be thinking, how I do this from a third person's perspective. You can do this. You think that, envision that your sister or your best friend coming towards you with a similar situation, and now neutrally try to think what you're going to tell them. So you can do it. Also, creating new hobbies or cultivating your strength. That is very important. So you might be saying, Didi, I don't like hobbies, I don't like things. It's okay, understandable, but you know what, cultivating new things, that is your strength. What is this? It's like you have, everybody, all of us have some strengths, some weaknesses, but we do have some strengths. So now it's time to cultivate that strength. What you are good at, whatever you like to do. See, in today's world, there are so many facilities, there are so many websites, artificial intelligence, these and that, YouTube, whatnot. So what you can do, where you can utilize your skills, transmuting that pain into your power, rather than sitting there and crying all day. I mean, listen, crying is important. You should be crying. I'm not asking you to avoid crying. Crying is important, because that helps us to process the trauma, process the feelings. Because if you don't do it, you suppress the feelings, okay? Or today or tomorrow is going to haunt you. So if you can dedicate 15 minutes time each day for crying, listening to a sad song or remembering the memories or whatever, you do it. That's important. But after that, you need to channel your energy to something where you can do something good for yourself, do something good for other people. You probably, okay, Didi, I don't have anything. I have no interest in singing, dancing, painting, drawing. There might be something you like. Maybe you liked as a child to do. Cultivate that. Maybe due to the responsibilities, due to the societies and things like that, you suppress those things. Start cultivating those things. Because more you focus on yourself, the love you give yourself, that love comes back to you. In the process of loving other people, we forget to love ourselves. That's the horrible thing. We forget that we are also a human being. We need something. We desire something. We forget to give those things to ourselves. So it is important that you start loving yourself again. Do things that is good for your physical, mental well-being, that makes you truly happy. It's not like society says that this is happiness, so you being happy. So what you truly desire, that is your happiness. And one other thing, like in this way that you have identified yourself with this person, it says that you were so invested in this person that you were not invested in you anymore. So you were in this body, but your mind and soul were traveling in some different place. So you need to learn mindfulness. This mindfulness practice is very, very important. It can be a meditation. It can be sitting just in a under a tree or on the ground and feeling the breeze, listening to the birds, listening to the sound. That can be also meditation, mindfulness. Or inside, staying in the room. If you can go out, you can practice mindfulness, touching your body. Self massage is something very important, which is very, very good for mindfulness. So mindfulness practice is something that will bring you back to yourself. That is very, very important. There is a lot of other things you can do when you feel really, really overwhelmed to cope with the situation. One of them is like humming, very much. It's like when you feel overwhelmed, humming is something really helps you, because we only sing when our brain feels safe, right? When you feel safe. So if you are humming it, actually you are sending the signal to your brain that I am safe. Or chewing gums. They are very, very helpful for calming down anxiety. And obviously mindful breathing is very important. It's like you can do the box breathing, 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale. And when you are exhaling with your mouth. And in general, mindfully practicing breathing is something really, really good. Time is not here much, so I have to finish it right now. But the last thing I would say, pain is the biggest teacher. Maybe this pain is transforming you into something that you don't know. Maybe the universe or the God that you believe in has higher plan for you. Pray. If you believe in God, pray. Surrender to the divine and surrender to the God or whoever you believe in, and say to them, I completely surrender my mind, my soul, my body, my future, my present, everything in your divine hands. So take care of me. I keeping my eye closed. You take me where I'm supposed to go. For my highest good, I completely surrender to you. And you know, God will guide you through. Universe will guide you through. Just believe. Okay. Two ravens are a spiritual sign. So if you are saying this, remember that you are on the right track. Stay strong, stay happy. I love you. Bye.